Hello traders, welcome to the live stream. Am I audible to you? Just let me know, is the audio video clear from my end? Is everything okay? Yeah, confirm, is the audio video okay, good. Now you can see traders BTC, this is just 1 minute time frame. On this time frame, I can see BTC reach the resistance, and so from the upper level, I can see some selling pressure. Now this zone, what you see, 1,04,760, okay. This range, 1,04,760, market has already come there, and little bit this buyers tried to re-enter. Now in case market breaks this zone, that means this buyer might be kind of giving up. Maybe market has potential of continuing little more by giving a breakdown. Okay, this is what I expect, and from this zone hopefully they push the market towards the downside, because part 1 video very good. Which one you're talking about, Srinivas sir? If market holds on and reverses, then difficult, but if it gives a pullback and then continue also, it's kind of okay, because already I have taken a trade here in BTC. When I took the trade, I posted it in the group also. As of now, it's going okay. I've not changed the stop loss, because this zone market has to break. If it breaks the zone, then this breakdown up to here, it can give a smooth movement, is my expectation. If I trail off the stop loss and all, in case market goes up to this zone, corrects, then I'll miss out on opportunity, right? Whoever entered at this zone and all with me during this move, you would have seen some profit. You booked or not, that is up to you. But for me, mindset doesn't work like quickly exiting the trade. Even though I know this can be a pressure zone, I'm still holding on, because expectation is little more movement we will get. Okay, we will see. As of now, it's breaking that zone. Red Fibo did high swing and low swing one. Good. See, whatever I've thought in the crypto course, right? This course, where is it? In this course, what I've thought, a lot of time, effort, 6 months, 7 months, all effort we have put, we have understood, and then only we have shared with you. The problem is people have to believe. Okay, to believe, at least you have to give importance and start looking at it. So it depends your individual mindset, how it is, what it is. High Soul trade is still running. No, what happened was basically in Soul, this was the setup which I gave. It gave a nice momentum towards the downside, but later recovered. Stop loss did not hit. I did not take trade in Soul. I took in ETH. ETH, what happened here, I had to enter. I had to place stop loss here. But okay, fine. Market gave a correction but quickly reversed. Here I booked loss. I told no already. That setup I booked loss. Anyone who entered Soul, that setup is still running, and BTC setup is still running. So it's holding on to the zone, traders. What market will decide, we have to see. Meanwhile, we will see US market. Slight opening itself, nothing big to say about it. S&P 500, very slight gap up. So during that gap up, breakout, anyone taken bearish trade, a little bit this movement can come, but if S&P 500 starts moving a bit towards the upside, this can correct. Maybe the target can come up to the zone, give a breakdown here, and then reverse. That's what I'm thinking right now. We will see what happens. If it moves up, takes my SL, nothing can be done. As per the setup, I have to give so much stop loss. I have to wait for any recovery or pullback. From here only, even I want the market to go down. But for safety, I have to keep the SL on top. How many of you entered this trade along with me? Only after closing BTC will you take another trade? No, not necessary. When this is running only, we can take one more. Only thing is, everything is looking like an opportunity. One reason what I saw was at the upper level sellers are there here. I expected it to give a breakout and then correct, but it did not do that. But ETH was fine. It gave a breakout, and from the upper level I should have looked at, because you can see in recent time there's no other stop loss hunting level on top, and target would have been up to this zone. Here little bit, instead of ETH, if I had taken in Ethereum, ETH I would have taken in Sol. That time what I would have done is, when market reached the zone, I would have trailed the stop loss to cost. But I kept the stop loss as it is in ETH. So that was a small stop loss, only 19 points. I think this trade will close soon. So straight. When I took this trade in the group, I have mentioned traders saying this is the setup I have taken, and my expectation is market will move towards the downside based on stop loss hunting. If you're part of the group, you will get the, now market has given a breakdown. So okay, we can trail the stop loss, make it less. Can get the stop loss here also, not an issue. Sir, did you take this trade before you come live? Just want to check whether from my end there is a... No, I took this trade before I came live only. I think in the community group, this setup also Sol and all I had shared around 7:26. That is when I shared the setup. Because when opportunity I can see in front of me, I have to share. There's no point in me coming live. Then only if I would have shared, this moment I would have missed out, right? So be active in the group. Like I said, right, this is our 2.0 journey in crypto market. Whatever we learned, we are going to implement that. Take this one. See, market has come to the support zone. Who wants to book the profit here thinking that market will move up? You book it. There's nothing wrong in doing that. Gold view, sir. Give me 5 minutes. We'll see if the trade completes soon, and then this area is kind of pressure zone only. What we will do, we'll start trailing the stop loss and go little more. This breakdown up to the zone. Sometimes what will happen, right? It will give a breakdown here. Quickly from here it will reverse without giving me the target. We will feel a bit disappointed. So what we can do is try to reduce the stop loss little more. Hello sir, good evening. I have filled the Google form and sent a WhatsApp message also. Last week, kindly do the needful. Last week I was kind of traveling, team also was traveling with me. So maybe some of you message I would have missed. What you do is you send the same message once more. We will look into it today and we will update you, okay? See the support zone, it came. Safe traders who want to exit already have informed. We'll see what it does. This one fine. No, I use price action, I use stop loss hunting concept, I use liquidation zone, all of those things. And this trade, based on what I have taken, I've explained in as a strategy only. Who wants to join the crypto community group for free of cost, you can open account with Delta Exchange. Link is there in the pinned comment, and send a WhatsApp message to us. We'll give you the access. What's the course content? Then you'll get to know exactly what was the logic behind entering. Here I should have entered, but okay. By the time I give you the update, I take the entry, it will take time. Now support zone market is holding traders. Hopefully it breaks that. Fine, we'll get the stop loss little lower. Minimum $100 we will take in this trade. Get it little more lower. I think this profit is kind of enough. Who wants to book, you book, because this can convert to wick also. I'm not sure. So I'm telling. First only informing is better. Even I don't want it to convert to wick, but I'm saying chance is there. So maximum profit, how much ever you want, if you book it, is better. 34, 33. Let this survive for this 1 minute. Then I will trail the stop loss a bit more. If it doesn't survive, simply I will miss out on $30-40. That's fine. That's fine. Heatmap video, when I can expect, bro? I'll do it. Last week I got time, I did the strategy video. Next I'll make this video for you guys. Now we'll get the stop loss lower. 47. It feels like it's trying to hold the zone. What it wants to do. How many seconds? 39 seconds. Okay. Hey, this one is giving target too quickly. Minimum, whatever happens in this trade, we will make 160. So your market opening timing. Here, US market opening timing is around 8 o'clock. That is when I come live. This done, I think. Done. 90% of the target market reached. It gave additional spike also. I could have booked, but I extended the target. If more spike would have come, more movement I would have got. Now we will start seeing the next setup. How many people entered this trade along with me? I know I took this trade before me coming live, but people who are there in the group. But the liquidation price doesn't change much since the leverage is the same. Shouldn't the liquidation price reflect the largest risk? Couldn't you help me understand? Actually, I did not understand the question that you asked. The liquidation price doesn't change much since the leverage is the... See, the thing is, how we use liquidation heat map is, you see here, previously here liquidity was there. If market reaches that zone, then as per heat map, how I look into it is that if market takes out that liquidity, then as per stop loss hunting, no other stop loss hunting, all small entries only will be there. Instead of targeting them, since market want liquidity, okay, after grabbing all the liquidity on top, it will come down. It will come down for correction to take out the liquidity. So that is a kind of movement market can do. S&P 500, no big movement. Nasdaq. Still I need to get the data for Nasdaq. Dow Jones, though little bit, it's continuing towards the upside. Dow Jones is kind of okay. I want to see where S&P 500, what kind of sentiment does it have. If it turns bearish, it's a good thing. Now market has formed lower high, lower low, and moved towards the downside. So many people looking at this breakdown, if they enter to trap them on upside move, can come. That's why I'm thinking not to take any bearish trade. That's why I also started trailing the stop loss to the maximum. If it moves, fine, but if for that, how much stop loss I can get? From this zone I have been waiting, so this is fine for me at the moment. One more setup if I get, I will take. So though although M pattern, it has shown some drawdown. Maybe this gap one is there, and this usually where it is reversing is from 618. I'll consider these two areas as buyer zone. If market is holding on to this zone, then no bearish trade, okay, as long as it is holding on to this zone. And BTC, why I'm not taking, I exited the bearish trade after trailing the stop loss, is because here market, I told you, right, it will come for liquidity. It came, and here it might try to trap people at the upper level. I don't know completely will it go, or the seller will put pressure. So little bit I'm waiting to see how market behaves here. Sol, did I share about Sol? In Sol, this level is, as long as it is holding on to this level, no bearish trade. At the upper level, maybe any bearish setup we can get. And in TH also, Ethereum is in a zone, but this looks like 50-50 traders here, and all movement kind of started in BTC, and all movement kind of started. The seller will put the seller is putting pressure here. What will do? Wait. ETHC, the zone, it did not break. Then what zone? As per your view, what do you think is the next probability? Let me know, traders. Continuous correction now. Whoa. Breakdown, removed weak players, and it is showing continuation. That's fine, that's fine. What we will do is identify the next area. This zone, I'll highlight it in green now. We'll see how market closes here. I'm highlighting this as green because just to see if this zone will act as support or not. Now within 30-40 seconds, if market holds the zone, then maybe little bit upside momentum can come. So let's say let hold. Okay, I'll place one order. I'm taking the risk. Oh shit, I did not add funds. Didn't I added funds? How much stop loss? It's giving too much movement. You guys wait again. If it comes to this zone, we will see. Basically, it should give a pullback here. Too much time it's taking to give pullback. I got confused here. Here it said insufficient funds. Too much momentum. Fine. Last. I don't want to take too much risk here. What zone is this? Okay. Little bit early entry I have done. 1 second. On 0.3500. 0.3500. It's the final zone. We'll see. Basically, I should have seen somewhere here. Let market sustain, traders. Then you guys look into it. Here only it should have given a slight move, but this moment is too much only. Looks like last zone buyers to enter. If they enter, fine. If they give up at this zone also, then even I have to start thinking about exiting from the market. Sometimes entry will become a bit. This one based on the situation. Now liquidity, no the stop loss hunting, buyers re-entry. All of these things are factored in. I entered here. This is my stop loss, and my target will be capturing 1000 points. I have to see first this little bit pressure can come. Since I did not take proper entry, right? The zone fine here I should have taken. Here before candle movement only I took off. That's fine. This one pull back. I did not see any messages. 380 target. I took ETH 104 expected to touch. Expected to touch. This one here I should have entered, or I should have entered here. I've entered here means little bit stop loss also is more. I'm thinking like 50-50. So I'm not asking anyone to enter. 50-50 mindset is there. The zone it is holding means fine, but if our entry was somewhere near the zone giving stop loss here, that would have been a more worth it one. This one though, I don't know what it is trying to do. Can I enter now? If you enter now, stop loss will be little bit here, right? As per what I have given. As per that, you would have got better entry. You guys want to enter, you can enter here. Place the same stop loss. 103,435. Okay, this will be your entry. This will be your stop loss. Like this. So this would have been a better place to enter, traders. 640. Next maybe 1036. Yesterday, see, now I'm hoping these buyers, okay, these buyers, they will try to hold the market, but my entry should have been here. I've taken entry a bit early, I can say. That's my mistake. I can't complain about the market. I should have waited, but hope if I would have entered somewhere at the zone, I would have placed stop loss somewhere here. I would have held on to the trade for bigger target. Here only I would have decided to exit. Since my entry became a bit early, all of these things, little bit of contradicting situation I have come across. That's fine. I'll learn from this. Expectation is this buyer will try to hold the market. During this breakdown, people would have entered bearish trade. After hunting their stop loss, if this buyer re-enter, he might try to continue the trend, or at least he can just try to trap people up to this zone. That's the opinion I have, but my entry is kind of wrong. I have entered at the upper level. I've asked people to enter here, placing stop. We'll see how this goes. Heat map video, when I can expect. I've already told maybe next week, things like that. Based on the strategy, are you guys looking at the market? Are you getting an idea about the setup, logic, all those things? Randomly, this zone I did not mark. According to me, this buyer will enter here. If they enter, right, usually momentum can be big. If they don't enter, small stop loss, we have to give an exit. Stop loss basically should have been here, entry should have been here. But in this case, for me, stop loss became a bit big because I was thinking of entering here, looking at the wick. Apart from that, no other mistake from my end. Heatmap video. Here, BTC fine. What are the other index doing? ETH. ETH and all has broken some main levels and all. Like Soul is holding near 618. BTC respecting the buyer zone. We'll see. Too much it should not hold here, traders. Quickly it should give a bit of spike. Only then we'll get the movement. Or else we get stuck in the sideways market. It's a problem. I sir explained this entry. I've explained already. You see, market recently it was on a bullish trend. Okay, and during this breakout, anyone who entered, market tried to trap them. Sellers became strong at the upper level. Again, when buyers tried to re-enter, stop loss hunting started. Based on that logic, bearish trade I took, and to a certain extent up to this zone somewhere we booked the up to this zone we booked the profit. Then we waited for some more time, and then I expected the buyer to enter here. Based on that logic, here only I took off entry, but that's my mistake. But mainly this buyer I'm expecting to hold on to this zone, right? This area was acting as resistance. Once it breaks, it can act as support. But here stop loss is too far, 500 points. That is one mistake from my end. But from this zone, if we are given stop loss here, this would be a reasonable reversal entry. This moment, what market did right here, all of these zones, either one stop loss hunting would have been done, or it would have attracted fresh bearish traders. After attracting bearish traders, to trap the market should either give a spike or it should give a reversal. That means continuing the trend. These two things can happen. With that hope, I planned this trade. We will see what happens. Just the correction, too much it is holding. Sir, gold. Gold. Gold as of now is in indecision range, traders. In gold, nothing is interesting for me. I feel gold upper level is somewhere near 4,160, 4,160 range, somewhere here. That can be the upper range, lower range. Can be lower range, can be somewhere here. Look into that here, what's happening. Lower range can be in gold somewhere here. Somewhere here, lower range can be, upper range can. What we will do? From that time, I'm feeling guilty that I took early entry. That is the only reason I'm thinking what to do about this setup. As I explained this entry, I explained. Those of you watching the live stream, if you're making use of the concept setup, support the channel traders by liking the video. It motivates me also to make regular video for you guys. And if you wish to join our crypto community group, you can open account with Delta Exchange using the referral link which is there in the pinned comment, and then you can send a WhatsApp message to the number that you're seeing on the screen. My team will guide you, they'll give you access. Please explain strategy based on this trade. That I've explained already in the course, sir. It's a 40-45 minutes course. If you watch this, you will get to know completely. So you can see in this everything I have explained. So if you wish to join, you can open account with Delta Exchange and join the group. It's free of cost actually. This market. Somewhat it's making me feel 50-50 situation. Breakdown means also immediately below this I've kept the stop loss. At least stop loss should have been somewhere near this range entry. Okay. In my mind, what I've decided is I did a mistake here, I'll pay the price. If market takes that stop loss, I'll pay the price so that I understand the consequence of not planning the entry correctly. Okay. So for that, I'll take that loss and I will accept. I will not do any exit with the fear of making loss. This loss I will take. So how can you create a playlist of teaching us how to trade crypto? Crypto basic video I have made. In that I have asked people to join the group, so that in the community group already, if you see here, there's one more strategy is there. People who wants to trade based on indicators, and people who wants to trade based on price action, stop loss hunting, this strategy is there. And regularly in the community, I'm also sharing support, resistance level, the setups, what I'm taking, all of these things I'm sharing. So our channel mostly Nifty, Bank Nifty people see. For crypto, separate community is what I want to keep. So you can join the community, sir. We will see. Hello, so which platform is best for crypto trading, Delta Exchange or CoinDCX? I have not used CoinDCX. I cannot comment about it. Delta Exchange I'm using. Deposit, withdraw, all of these things are kind of convenient. They are FIU registered. So, and the from last 1 year, Whenever I have issue, I have direct contact where I can speak, sort out. So I'm comfortable with Delta Exchange. For backup, maybe Coin-T6. Sometime I will just open account and try the interface. That's it. Traders, I'll turn off the camera for just 1 or 2 minutes. As of now, we are at cost to cost. We will see. In this trade, if I get profit also, right, I will not take credit, or I'll not say that, based on my view, market went. Profit or loss, I will just humbly accept it. If I had entered here, I would have been more happy. Entering here, for me, it's not the right decision. I have done a mistake. If you already have an account with Delta Exchange, that's the only way as of now. You can open account in some other family member's name, and then if you keep that account active, still you will be added in the group. You can consider that if you want. Delta broker app, it is government authorized. Yes, they are FIU registered. This crypto and all doesn't come under SEBI, okay? They don't come under SEBI regulation, they come under FIU registration. Because in this, dollars is what they're dealing with. So, Delta Exchange is FIU registered. So they have to follow all the government rules, regulation. That is why in Delta Exchange you can't trade in gold. Okay, I hope you're getting the point. As per the compliance, they can't, as of now at least, you can't trade in gold. Why have you not shorted the market? See, traders, here when market was there, I already shorted. I booked the profit. Okay. After booking the profit, here breakdown is attracting people, and people want to take bearish trade. And as per my understanding, if this buyer is strong, he will push the market up. Okay. So that is why this is a valid price entry zone for this buyer. So after this breakdown and all, I'm trading opposite only of what many. On a higher time frame, if you see, yes, market trend is bullish, opposite I have to go. But lower time frame, liquidity where and all market has, after grabbing liquidity where it can move. Based on that logic only I have taken. BTC. Ethereum is holding near this zone. I don't know. Only the zone is acting as support. Again, it's acting as support. I don't know how strong this zone is. If it gives a breakdown, maybe then bigger moment possibility is there. Here I don't know about ETH, what it can do. If it moves up or moves down, that is not my. Here in Sol, the seller is putting pressure again. Hopefully, if the seller gives up, momentum is possible, or else here again pressure can come. So just note down, okay, this is seller pressure zone, As long as market doesn't sustain above this zone, don't look for any bullish trade in Sol. I've already entered at BTC, got stuck here. If Sol falls, BTC also can fall. I think BTC will go to 94k range. Good if it goes, but hopefully let it go after my trade is over. No. Bitcoin, Ethereum. Here, the zone is somewhere near this person's re-entry zone. Okay, in ETH, the buyer's re-entry zone is still here, somewhere here. Somewhere at this zone he can re-enter. From here only it's bouncing means good only. But if I had to enter somewhere here, I would have looked for reversal. Now after giving a breakdown and going below this zone, here any reversal I would have seen. I follow certain price action, stop loss hunting rules and strategy traders. Based on that, I'm taking the trade. Okay. If you're a member of the group, you will get to know the logic. Again, cost to cost. Someone has entered along with me quickly. You took reverse entry and you got into trouble, something like that. You are at cost to cost, you won't exit means you exit, that's up to you. But I am going to take this as a learning, and if market hits the stop loss also, I'll accept it. That's with that mindset only I'm sitting. Okay, I'll not repeat that. You guys just see. For me, I'm okay at this zone. Whatever happens, let it happen. .USD is good. What is happening? S&P 500 bearish. Okay. Already 300 points momentum I should have got. How many of you, when I said at this zone you can enter placing small stop loss, how many people entered? Let me know, traders. How many people are sitting in this trade? If you entered along with me also, let me know. If you entered at the lower end when I said also, you let me know. How to trade on Dow Jones, bro? I don't know how to. See, in India, if you stay, you cannot trade in them. I have so much interest to trade in S&P 500 and Nasdaq, but I can't. I stay here in India. So S&P 500 slowly it's correcting. That's a good thing. If it corrects, how much it can move up? It can move up to the zone, I believe. 6. Okay. Can come up to the zone if it corrects. If it moves up, then it can go up to here also. 6,900 to 905. This is the range. Which app do you use to make journals for your trade? I use in iPad there is this one called Notes. I'm not sure if you're aware of it. I use that Notes app. Pullback zone here. Buyers might have to. This person might have to try again here. If it doesn't try, then my stop loss it will take. Which time frame is this? This 1 minute time frame. This make or break level. If market doesn't hold on to this zone, then little more momentum towards the downside is possible. Let's see, 50 seconds. Market is not holding. 45 seconds. 40 seconds. They're holding. But quickly selling has come here, traders, so I have to consider that. There's the make or break zone, traders. If market goes below this zone, right, stop loss smoothly market will hit. That's my understanding. If this buyer has to re-enter after removing weak players, then it has to move from this zone. Seconds. It will hit 1,03,000 in no time. Okay, sir, we will see. See, in market, everything is based on probability, right? For me, my probability is this buyer. This buyer will hold the market is my understanding. Based on this, should I take the risk? I will take the risk. I know even if 50%, 60% of the time this probability setup will work, 60% of the time my risk reward is always going to be 1:3, 1:4, 1:5. Okay, so I have no concern about if this buyer gives up. That's not a problem at all. But if this buyer holds, then bigger movement is possible. I sent Delta Exchange login ID yesterday and I did not receive new strategy video. Please send a follow-up message, sir, today. By tomorrow morning you will get. Seller is showing pressure here. Make or break level, it's holding, but seller is showing pressure. What's up with reduce as well. See, seller is showing pressure here. I'll wait. Like I said, I'm okay to take the stop loss, so I will wait for the stop loss. Here the zone, buyer zone, it's gone below the traders, so like I said, it will smoothly take out. My SL is what I feel. We'll see. Basically, it should take in no time. I don't know why it's once this zone is gone, then difficult. I have to wait. This buyer. 1 second. I'll look for last setup. Maybe I will enter at the right place. Well, this is not required. There is the zone. This is the support. This is the resistance is what I'm considering. If market doesn't respect support, then I have to see what to do next. ETH and all, I said no, I don't consider this as buyer zone. Now in ETH, I'll remove all this. Next buying. We'll see in this zone how market behaves. And in Sol also I'll mark and keep. This zone, as long as it breaks, no entry, I said no. Here up to what zone it has come. Here little bit contradiction is there. Sol should not go below the zone. If Sol doesn't go below the zone, ETH comes to the buyer zone. Moment will I get? I have to see. BTC, is it holding? Last trade I will plan, traders. Let the market come to the support zone and I'll see how it respects that area. Then I will decide. Liquidation Heatmap is saying that ETH liquidation is there near 3,400. It is near 3,470. 3,400 is here. Two areas of reversal. One is near this buying zone. One more is after breaking down here, reversal. Two chances there, but up to this zone and all, I can't wait. First zone reversal is something we will just mark and keep. Sol is there. BTC is holding. BTC also opportunity is looking good. Small SL, good target setup. Which one to follow? Risk is around 500 points. Little bit I have to wait, I feel. Focus on ETH. We will see what happened, traders. If I get a reversal setup, I will enter. Bullish is the view that I have right now. If market would have come here, then peacefully I would have entered. Now again pullback, if it comes, then that is a problem if I enter quickly. BTC is already at the entry level zone. BTC, what is the liquidity? Liquidity is near 1,02,380. Still near here, but this is a good upside spike. Any proper signal I get, I will plan to enter. Yes. What about Soul? Soul is holding the zone. That's fine. BTC is not gaining the moment. Yeah. If it comes here, I'm kind of more comfortable. 3,460, 3,460. At least 3,460 if it comes, better. See, holding. I'll simultaneously look both ETH and BTC. In whichever I get entry setup, I will take. As of now, I have not taken the setup. I'm just waiting for proper entry confirmation. Last trade, traders, get ready. In case ETH, if I get entry, I will let you know. This I'm not entered yet, okay? Because this buyer is kind of giving up at the zone, means next little more lower if it goes, problem. If ETH, BTC both holds on to the range, then maybe something I can consider. Stop loss. Bottom stop loss hunting is not there. Only a bit of liquidity is there. Before liquidity, at least it has to remove some weak players. ETH is giving a nice signal. Enter here, stop loss is here. Setup seems good. I'm getting confused in which to enter, BTC or ETH. BTC already, it has taken out the liquidity a bit. Fine. I'll go for BTC. BTC, come on. Little bit, let it survive here. If it doesn't survive, difficult. At least this one, it has to survive. For that, we can minus 2. 3 is fine. Okay, placed an order. You wish to enter, you enter. If you have no interest, don't enter. I've taken the entry and I'll place the stop loss. This will be the final trade in this life. This is the last trade, traders. If market quickly moves down, takes my stop loss, I will exit. Now this is a nice entry point. If market wants to show some bullishness, it has to show here. We will see if it shows good. I think shorting would be better. Okay, sir. Everybody is entitled to do what they wish to do. For me, going long is better based on the strategy. If market is taking the stop loss is very less, risk reward is good. I take that. While market is continuously moving towards the downside, right, taking bullish trade, for many people it will be, will have that fear, right? I'm taking bullish trade when market is in a bearish sentiment, things like that. That's how you work, means fine. I work based on the stop loss hunting. So for me, where I feel the next liquidity is there, that is where I can try. Most of the time, risk reward ratio whatsoever will be like this only, right? Where stop loss is reasonable and target is big. If the success rate is close to 1:2, like let's say 50%, 60% success rate, as per my backtest, my setup, at least I'm getting so much. So I'll go as per that. Once I only realize setup will not work, means then I will change. ETH also nice recovery, but here selling is there. How the seller behaves is a problem, but the seller gives up, means this will smoothly give you that 90 points. So that is what it is. What's happened with this one is correcting slowly. If it corrects, that is good only for me. What about little bit? This market is near buying pressure area, Nasdaq, and resistance can be around 23. Now, whatever I marked, right, you just mark on your, even though you're not trading in that market, you just mark it and keep. Okay. In a week, let's say 10 times, 15 times, I tell you 15 live trade sessions when I come. Of course, 15 times I speak about S&P 500 Nasdaq. You see how many times those levels are working. It just seeing some sellers pressure. ETH is seeing a bit of selling pressure, traders. We will see what happens. In ETH, why I did not enter is I was comfortable entering here, but it's trying to hold on at this range only. Here, if it comes in reverse, that would have been a better setup. So I avoided that and I went for BTC. Liquidation is, yeah. Almost it's coming to stop loss. If market takes this without thinking too much, I exit. It's come. All right, I've taken the SL. After this live stream, I personally, this is the setup which I'm looking at. Okay. I'll close the live stream. I've taken one by mistake. I took a bigger stop loss. This one is a sensible stop loss only for me. That's not an issue. All right, traders. Today, first trade went well. Second trade, third trade, not that well because of the maybe entry issue. It can be things like that. That's fine. I'll accept the mistake. I'll take the loss, and next setup at the zone if I'm getting, I will enter. Some of you will say bearish setup. That's fine. That's up to you. For me, at the zone, any green candle bullishness if I get, I will take the trade. Okay. That is the setup as of now. Apart from that, no other setup I can see. I'll wait, traders. If I get the setup, I will enter. As of now, I'll close the live stream. I've taken the SL here. You can see this SL I have taken. Maybe this buyer has given up. Now maybe a little bit towards the downside, it can break and then reverse. All right, I'll see after some time. In the crypto community group, I will update. Stay tuned there. All right, traders. Good night. Take care. Bye-bye.